Points of access. With Phillip White.
Balabolka is a text-to-speech software that you can download off the internet for free. It has quality text-to-speech and allows users to read in a variety of languages. It can open a great number of file formats and can also generate audio files from the content. Balabolka can read in around 30 languages. For our demonstration today, we are going to focus on English. However, you may be interested in a website that provides more information about sappy voices. The link is listed on the slide. When I click it, it takes me to this page. So here I am at 2000.com, where you can find free text-to-speech voices for SAPI 4 and SAPI 5. You'll see this listing here is for SAPI 5, and down here are the SAPI 4 voices. There are also French, Spanish, German, Italian, Dutch, Portuguese, Japanese, Korean, and Russian voices with instructions on how to install them. If you want to pay for some product, you can come over here to commercial text to speech engines, and there are 4 different companies listed. I think the cheapest is Cepstro, where you can get a voice for $29.99. Balabolka reads a great deal of different file types. For this demonstration, we're going to focus on doc, EPUB, HTML, MOBI, and PDF. It's time for our demonstration. I have Balabolka open. Let's look at how to open files. Here the icon is for opening files. You click on it, and I'm already in my reading folder on my desktop. The first file type we talked about is a plain and simple Word document. I click open, the file opens up. If I go back and change to an EPUB, which I have from Gutenberg.org, you can see it's very easy to open these files. The next one is the HTML file, and instead of having an HTML file that you open from your desktop, you just paste in the URL like that, and it opens that page. Now the next file type is going to take a bit of time to open, so I'm going to pause the video in the middle of the opening of that file. So I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to come to the PDF file, and I'm going to click open. And you see the circle spinning, so I'll pause right now. And here's that PDF file. It finally opened. It took a few seconds. The size of the file is pretty large, and you can see that every one of these files just looks like text, and it makes it easy to read. There are 3 different ways to get the file to read. You can put your cursor where you want to start, and I'm going to scroll down into the book, put my cursor right here, and I'm going to press play.
How can persuasion?
I can also come up to the speech menu and click read aloud.
Persuasion. Be resisted. Identify.
The last way is just to press the F5 key.
Identify some tactics for resisting influence. How might we prepare people to resist unwanted persuasion?
If you want to pause, you press F6. Another nice feature is the fact that you can increase the size of the font. You can also do that with keyboard controls, Control and Num plus and Control and Num minus. And Num means numerical keypad. So I press Control and minus, it gets smaller, and plus, it gets larger. When you're trying to navigate inside these files in Balabolka, you may find it difficult because most of the graphics and the structure of the pages have been eliminated. There is a search tool. You can come up to Edit and click Find. And this is the last search I did. You can search for a page number like 508. Let's say I want to go to page 508. I click Find Next, and I am now at that page. So that's a useful function. Some books, however, may not have a page number on every page, and there may be numbers inside of tables that might foul up the process of doing the find. But that's the best way I can suggest to navigate inside these books. Let's look at how we can change the reading voice in this application. We can change the actual voice, and with each voice we can change the speed, pitch, and volume. Let's look at that now. In Balabolka, you can change the voice very easily. You'll see there's a SAPI 4 and a SAPI 5 tab here. You can drop this down and see all the voices that your system has available. The current voice sounds like this.
We do social psychology. Postscript, why we wrote this book.
That's the Microsoft David desktop voice. If I turn it to Ava, it will now sound like this.
This woman's two daughters were similarly vain and selfish.
Now the volume is absolutely too loud there. So I can alter the volume here.
The man's own daughter, however, was meek and unselfish.
If I want to change the speed of the voice, I just drag this up higher.
This sweet, kind daughter, whom we all know as Cinderella, learned early on that she should do as she was told.
And if we want to change the pitch, let's drop it low.
Accept ill treatment and insults, and avoid doing anything to upstage her stepsisters and
let's bring it up.
their mother. But then, thanks to her fairy godmother, Cinderella was able to escape her situation for an evening and
Let's change it one more time. You'll see sometimes you'll have voices listed that don't work. And you'll get an error message like this. So the Microsoft voices work.
Evening and attend a grand ball, where she attracted the attention of a...
Again, the volume is too high. And you'll see the Microsoft voices work, and so do these two voices, US Tom and US Ava. Somehow the ScanSoft voices are not at the right hertz level or something, and they don't work. Once you've opened a file in Balabolka, you can select a portion of the file or the whole thing and convert it to an audio file. Let's look at that now. For this demonstration, I have saved a segment of the sociology book chapter 1 so that I could make it into an MP3 file or a WAV file or whatever file format I want for an audio file. I basically just come to File, select Save Audio File. You see the format is right here. It's MP3, WAV, OGG, etc. So I choose MP3, and then right now it's in the folder Readings, and I want to save it inside a sociology book folder. So I write Chapter 1 snippet Sociology and click Save. It will convert that very quickly since it's only a paragraph. Then I can come to the folder, open sociology book, and double click on the file.
Psychological concepts contain hidden values. Implicit in our understanding that psychology is not objective is the realization that
And that is how easy it is to convert a file in Balabolka.